so we are back again with another vlog just for you guys, another educational vlog. Woo! So once again guys, if you guys haven't seen our previous vlog where we are buying our ostomy nurse a retirement gift, go check that out and definitely send some love and supportive comments saying congrats on retirement. We're gonna miss her.
I get my colostomy is when she's like, you know what?
Bye.
I'm out.
Yeah, seriously.
She's like literally, she's the most amazing.
The best nurse.
Yeah.
As you guys can see from our vlog, we love her. She's amazing. Great sense of humor. Amazing bedside manner. So we are really sad. Yeah, we are really sad to see her go.
Yeah.
So today is our very last appointment with her. I am sad. I am heartbroken. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings.
I'm like hoping that because they had a replacement and then the replacement actually got a different job somewhere else.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, now I have to start interviewing again. And I'm like low key hoping that they haven't found a replacement and be like, oh, I'm sorry,
you're
but
gonna
you
have to stay longer.
For a few more months.
Yeah, serious.
That's me being selfish.
Today's our very last appointment with her, and we're gonna go and talk to her. One, to update her on Paul's progress, because the last time you guys saw us with her, she, you know, was just telling us it's not a big deal that Paul's stoma's prolapsing. Sadly, Paul's GI and his surgeon feel otherwise. They feel like this is something that needs to be taken care of, and it's somewhat serious.
The reason because when I prolapsed with her initially, it was only like half an inch.
Yeah.
It was very small. So she's like, oh, that's not a big deal. Now it can come out to like that. It's like a huge
ball.
bulge.
Yeah.
So that's why it has changed since she has last seen it.
Yeah.
So that's why they've taken different approaches, and obviously I'm going to tell her, see what she says, what she thinks, but you know, it's a complicated situation, and it sucks that I have to be in this, because this colostomy is supposed to help me improve my quality of life, and it has.
For a short period of time.
Pretty much. I had basically like 3 weeks where I was at 100%, I was doing golden, and now this new difficulty of the prolapsing and stuff. So let's see what is entailed for today at the ostomy nurse, and then very soon I have my colonoscopy, which is going to be fun, doing the prep with a bag, and then doing the actual colonoscopy, and then also I have my surgeon follow up as well. So this couple weeks is going to be a little packed.
A little, yeah, intense, emotionally draining.
Oh yeah.
But we are mentally prepared and ready for anything. So guys, let us go and do this. Let's go to our last appointment, and we're gonna take you guys along for the ride, because we have seen the positive comments. You guys love these vlogs. You love hearing her information. There's so much that she throws at us. And imagine guys, these vlogs are actually pretty long, but me and Paul cut down so much to put it in a vlog.
No,
let's be honest.
I saw a comment that she's like, wow, she's so much good information, and it's like, we have to cut out, like Jenny said, a lot, because if not, it'll be like a 40-50 minute vlog.
Yeah, so
you know, we try to make it where it's decent to watch.
To the point, direct, like she gets to her point, we cut around. So let's do this, guys. Let's take you guys along for this sad journey, but also exciting too. We're here in the office, guys, and we're waiting to go back there, so let's go do this. Okay, so we have some toys for Sushi. Look at that, we have her gift. There's her gift. We hope she loves it and she falls in love with it, right, Paul?
Yeah, hopefully. I think she will.
I hope so too.
So I liked it.
Yeah, but not enough to change what you want to do.
The thing is,
It came in handy in certain situations.
Yeah.
I'm more like reliant on her helping me out, because now since it's like really prolapse, I have to lay down, wait, I help take it off, and then from
You know what? The convexity is probably not helping. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah,
Yes.
you gave me a light convex, and those feel better than the deep convex.
Well, especially now with the prolapse, because remember, prolapses occur from pressure.
A little bit of skin irritation after a few days.
Yeah, sometimes
but,
that happens.
You know, I knew that was to be expected.
Okay, so what I need to do though is give you a 2-piece system to use for your clean out. So when your Prolapse goes in, does it go all the way even with the skin, or is some of it poking out now?
No, it's pretty much even with the skin. It goes,
Okay,
it,
so
like
it
the
goes
way how you
flush.
saw it last
Yeah,
time.
it does that.
Literally.
Okay. It'll come all the way back in. Yeah.
So like
you can't do anything normally here, but
know.
it's not that little tiny one that you used to have anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it's like this is what it
Remember
is.
that, how tiny it was in the beginning?
Yeah.
Then the problem that I'm having now is that I've had more leakages because when it gets to this big, it's pushing the
pushing it
bag,
off.
and it's like the
Yes.
seal of the bag. I can feel it, and I can see that it's like sticking up. So the only thing that's holding is like that much in the Econ ring.
I have to put you in a 2-piece to give you an irrigation sleeve, so I'm going to measure you. Remember, the clinic's moving. You know, I leave at the end of this month. The clinic's moving into the hospital.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, no, they haven't hired anybody.
Really?
They can't replace me.
Sally, you can't go.
You got room to make it bigger if you had to.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
so-
Because the deep convex, I'm at the max.
Yeah. Right? Hi there. I didn't even say hi to you, cutie pie. How are you?
Oh.
Oh.
She just turned 1.
Oh my God, darling.
She tried to share.
Yeah,
Are you
she
tried to share? Thank you very much. But you can have it. You... Sorry. Do you want to pull it off?
It's like
it's just
no, it's just literally right here.
Yeah.
Is the most everything
Okay,
else
you do
is
that.
fine.
Then. You do that because I don't want to hurt you.
Sally's gonna wax you today, real good. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. That's
Well, from in the prolapse world, not that bad.
that's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh, we've never really ever taken off his bag, it being that big. So this is a
Yeah.
little intimidating for
Yeah.
us.
Nice and warm water though.
Okay. Do you like it with warm water? I can definitely do
Like
that at
around the
home.
skin. I don't feel
Yeah.
the stoma, but
Oh, look at that. I think it's
Now
so
it starts to
comfortable. It's
show.
coming back. Yeah.
of going back inside.
Yeah, that's good. Well, as soon as you kind of
Oh, it's irritating.
and then also just cool water will make it go back in. I mean, I can push it in. You know, you can push it in. I know
No,
you guys aren't going to do that.
I
but-
had a question. Yeah. Okay. So we were concerned. It was
Yeah.
just a question. We see like spots. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
I think it's just getting rubbed.
Okay.
From it coming out.
What we do is just like that. I lay down for like an hour
Yeah.
at night once the baby's asleep
Uh-huh.
and wait for it to completely go down. We remove it. I can then shower, and then obviously when I shower, it comes back out really quickly.
Yep.
And then from there, lay back down, let it go back in to then be able to put the Econ ring, put everything on.
So just so you know, the base of it is it's just kind of coming out and plopping. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's really, remember, it's telescoping out, so it's still the same size at the base of where it goes into you.
Okay.
It's just it comes out and kind of plops, and it's kind of like think it like a mushroom, kind of
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm.
kind of mushrooming out. That's what makes it look so intimidating.
Now, is there any like complications or issues with the prolapse in like the long term?
That's what the GI said. So we're just.
Yeah, because my GI doctor
We're
said you
kinda
don't want a
thrown off.
prolapse stoma in the long run.
Look, I have a lot of patients that live with prolapses, but usually it's because they're going to eventually get reversed, and they just are going to wait until they reverse them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if the color changes, you know, where there's a reason that the blood supply might be compromised, then they're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
So that means it turns dark in color,
Okay.
like a real ruby red, or white, or brownish. That means you're not getting a good blood supply. So that's definitely
Yeah,
something they
cause for
got to do
concern.
something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Say it's somebody that has a colon cancer and it's very advanced. They have a lot of swelling in their abdomen. Sometimes that might push out a prolapse. Well, they're not going to do anything about that
Yeah.
because they can't. I mean, they could, but it's not going to be good for their, you know, they may not survive the surgery.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Wow.
there are instances, but I think what he's trying to say is normally we don't let people live with prolapses if there's something that can be done.
Gotcha.
You're certainly young, but he knew
So-
though that you were going to be reversed though at some
Yeah,
point,
that's
right?
why he was like, I'm not going to make the decision of what's going to happen. So nothing emergent,
Right.
you know, when I saw
Yeah.
him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Do you want me to shave you at home or?
Yeah, we can.
Because I know the last time you liked the close shave. I can do this for you.
Yeah, it's just the last time we changed the back, I forgot to trim all the hair down with my little electric
Okay.
razor.
I just don't know if you're comfortable with me doing it.
Well, you can at least do
Careful.
the outer
Of
rim
course.
out here because getting close is a little bit hard.
It's scary, yeah.
If you get scheduled for surgery, do not shave.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that.
You know,
yeah.
because, you know, it increases your risk of infection.
Yeah.
When you say
So-
surgery, the colonoscopy?
No,
Or-
not the
Okay,
colonoscopy.
the
the reversal.
The reversal,
Okay.
yeah, where they're
Yeah.
actually going to be cutting on him.
Yeah,
Yes.
when they did this surgery, they told me don't shave.
You don't want to, they're going to shave you right before
Yeah.
they get in there. I mean,
Yeah, no, they shaved. Yeah, when I went in, they shaved me in the pre-op
Yeah,
area.
exactly.
And it hurt.
It
Yeah.
They
hurt?
were not gentle.
I always say they should wait till you're asleep to do it.
Yeah, for my appendix surgery, they did it when I was
Is that
asleep.
painful? Really?
Well, it's just like the razor.
Well,
like, they
because
just-
it's a different kind. It's a prep razor, and
Yeah.
it pulls on the hair,
I
especially
got it.
especially on him because you've got long hairs.
Mhm.
Got a little bit of redness around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, so that is because I used this time around. I didn't use the Bravo strips. I used the E strips.
Oh, and that did it
And-
to you.
That did it. Yeah, because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, try those. And yeah, no, those are.
Oh, those
It
two.
does
Oh,
look...
those are. That's funny because they're actually thinner.
Yeah,
that redness.
There are some people that do not retract as much, and that is more dangerous
Okay.
because we want it to kind of be able to slip back in its normal state. The more that it stays out longer, the greater risk it can get injured too.
Yeah.
So if you were laying down, but I don't really see that happen. I mean, sometimes I've seen it in babies because they cry a lot, you know, and when they cry, sometimes it will prolapse back out, even if they're laying down.
Yeah.
Like me, this is how it is. Like typically, just
Yeah.
I lay down 15, 20 minutes and sucks
Yeah.
back in.
Well, that's why, to me, I'm not seeing the urgency for it, but that's what you need to talk to him for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, because it does go back down.
yeah. And like right now, no pain, no discomfort. I'm perfectly fine, thankfully.
See, and his dad kind of thought, nah, don't really need to.
Yeah.
Meaning he wasn't like, okay, let's go to surgery, you know?
Yeah.
So you just need to ask him why he's feeling a need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other issue is just that, you know, my wife is by herself with the baby,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
dealing
it.
with the grown baby. Me,
Oh, that is true. I can't deny that one.
you know,
Oh, y'all are so funny.
make light of the situation,
I
have
know.
fun with it.
This is married life too, you know.
You're the right one.
Yes, you did.
I was there the very first day they said he had Crohn's.
Is that right? Y'all have known each other that
Oh
long?
my God,
Since
too
we were
long.
16.
Yeah.
Really?
It's been a while. Oh my God, it's been
so
a
y'all are
while.
little sweethearts. Like
Yeah.
from when you were you in high school together?
Yes, we met in
Oh.
junior
Oh
class.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I love to hear
Yeah.
those stories.
Fresh out of surgery, they gave me the 2-piece.
Moldable, the 2-piece
Yeah.
moldable one. Okay. So we could put you in that. It is flat on the back, but it should be good enough to get you through your prep. Okay. Because, I mean, I could put you in a convex. I could, but it's a firm convex, and it's probably going to push that stoma out.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not do that
Yeah.
when you're in the middle of your prep.
Yeah, this
Stop
is
trying to open
this
the
is like a
goddamn
perfect
door.
timing to do the prep and the colonoscopy, so she can put me in all of this.
Why are you so cute?
Okay. So remember this. The reason why this is very safe because it's moldable. Do you remember moldable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is one we're just playing with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to put it on you. I'm just going to remind you how to do it. So here you can just roll it all the way out, so that when you prolapse, it'll be okay.
Okay.
So you just roll it all the way out. You're measuring right now 1 3/4. This measures out 1 3/4. Like when your prolapse was out, it was 1 3/4.
Okay.
But I would still do the little slits in it. I'm doing this for your prep.
Mm-hmm.
So just go on and do all the same thing, 12, 3, 6, and 9, okay?
Okay.
Because now it's taken the strength out of it, okay? And then you would still do the ring like you normally would do. You would put this down, and then when I would put it on maybe several hours before you start your prep, and then this is the regular pouch that you put on. Well, when you get ready to do your prep, you're going to pop on a big irrigation sleeve.
Oh my gosh.
Well, because he's going to poop a lot.
Oh, this is our first time. I had no idea it's going to be that much.
So I'm not putting the ring on you.
Yes.
I'm just going to show you what it's like though. The ring would be on you. This would be on you. Okay. And then obviously you want to make sure
look
you
how
got it
cute
really
it is.
good. And then you're going to put the tape collar on. This has a little sleeve that you can rinse it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to have a big clip to put down here. Let me grab that.
That is so cute. I'm sorry. I like how cute your stoma looks. It's so cute. Oh, I don't know why. It's so cute. It's like a cutesy. Oh, I think you're about to go. I can't tell. I see it opening. That's why. You're like, whatever. Look at that.
Wow, that's a different for sure.
That's cool, actually.
It starts at like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay. So go on and put this on you maybe about 4 o'clock, at least an hour ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that you have a fresh one on there. Your ring, everything on here.
Okay.
Then you're going to, this is the big clip.
Okay.
This is open at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to clip it closed. Like that. And you're just going to make sure this is Ziploc closed. You're going to fold that down. Obviously, this is on your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just going to fold it up around there like that.
Gotcha.
So now you're ready to walk
Go.
around, drink, do whatever you want to do. Then once it starts going, you know, once it fills up enough, then you can just open up your clip, go to the commode, just hold this down into the,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can open this up and wash it out. And then
Okay.
once you've done that, close it back up. do that, you know, several times because you're going to go through several runs of it. Now, once you know you're completely done, you can do one of two things. You could, I guess it would depend on how good of a seal you have. If you feel like you're cleaned out and you feel like the seal is still good, I'm going to give you some of the smaller pouches. You could just pop that on. You could go, you could go there with that on. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you want to bring a closed-in one, I'll give you some of those to put on afterwards. You can do that. But if you don't feel secure with that, then go on and put on your normal pouch, your since you're a Mio one, because they're going to take that one off to do the colonoscopy. Then you'll have the your other little one to put on. This is flat, so there's no convexity on it at all. So I'm going to give you several of these in case you have a problem.
Okay.
But I just don't know how you're going to do with all that liquid stool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's no too soft convex for me to put on you. That's big enough for that's big enough for your prolapse. So I'd rather if you just go in and put on that Ekin ring and this, I think it'll, for the length of time you have it, because it's probably going to prolapse out when you're functioning.
Probably, yeah.
When it prolapses out, you don't have to really worry about the seal as much underneath because it's already out.
Yeah.
Rinse the whole thing out and wash it out with soapy water. Put some
Just
paper
store it.
towels down in it, hang it up to dry, and store it for when you have your closure.
Yeah.
So I'll give you some extra wafers, you know.
Okay.
So that's the way that's gonna work.
Okay.
Okay.
You give it to me and I'll properly
Yeah.
clean
I'm
it.
gonna kind of just fold
I
that
know
out.
in like South and
Because then
Central
you can-
America where they don't have many supplies, they wash all of them out and
Oh
reuse
yeah.
them.
And in Europe, it's even more. They're so disposable. They, you know, because they have. Just if the prolapse is coming out and bothering you, we've talked about this. Just go lay down, let it get back down, and
Yeah,
just
that's
give it
typically what I
that
do.
break.
Yeah.
And those little bumps are probably just where maybe when it's coming out,
Yeah.
it's just kind of when it swells, it's coming out and maybe rubbing a little bit against. It's not really that dangerous unless you actually see like a cut in it or something like that. And even then, there's nothing you can really do about it except make it bigger. I mean, that's about it.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any blood or anything in the bag ever. So.
No, so I could give you a couple emergency pouches, which I don't know if I gave that to you last time, which is a really big one.
Emergency pouch, what?
Well, what I mean is like the valve came way out, it doesn't go in.
Okay.
I
Hopefully.
don't think it
Never.
will ever happen. I just like to.
If it does, he'll pass out.
Probably.
No, then you just go to the emergency room.
He will pass
So
out.
this goes up to 2.5.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Okay,
wow.
I got you.
Okay. I don't think it's ever going to happen to you. Yours really isn't that bad of a prolapse. I know for you guys it seems a lot.
Well, yeah, because
Just the GI and surgeon are making it seem like it's a
I know.
serious thing, so.
Well,
But when we come to you kind of make us feel like this is okay.
well, what I'm saying is they, quite honestly, a lot of times they come to me and I see them out and then they go to the surgeon, the same thing. It doesn't even do anything. So usually I have to take a picture. But, you know, I have some that hang out this far. I mean, they come out halfway down into their pouch.
Good
Like,
Lord have mercy.
way down
I'm not
here.
very, if I ever saw that, I'd be like, oh.
well, I'm
Passing
just
out.
preparing you for that.
Yeah.
Not freak out, but realize, go lay down, see if it goes back in. If it comes out that far again, then notify the doctor. Okay,
Okay.
he'll tell you what to do. As long as the color's staying good, you've got a blood supply. That's what I want to make sure you understand. If it's nice, bright red, you've still got a good blood supply. What does make it harder to get seals is when the bowel is out, just like you're passing a lot of mucus right now.
Yeah.
There is a lot of mucus that secretes from that exposed bowel being out. All that mucus is what a lot of times interferes with your seal.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's staying so wet.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, 100%. Yeah.
So these are just if you ever need something bigger.
Okay.
Because you're going to be at the biggest, you can only go so big with your pouches that you've got.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are just things to have.
No, I
in case you feel
appreciate
like
it.
you need it.
Okay.
I always feel like it's like being, a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout. You be prepared, and then hopefully it never happens, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Four
And then I'll
slips.
get you see if I got some more closed-in ones to give you just to have as your, again, just for convenience when you need it. The other thing you could do on that one, did I ever teach you how to use paste?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to show you with this one how you can do it, because if you put that on with the one and maybe do it instead of 1 hour, maybe 2 hours before, that'll give it a probably really good seal. It actually, usually we either use a ring or paste, but we are using this for a certain thing. We want to get a really good seal, and you're having a lot of mucus and stuff. So I'm going to take this off.
What is that? I think of paste. I think of Elmer's glue.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay,
It's for
stoma.
ostomies. All right, it's the same. It's the same thing as all these barriers. Everything. It's all the same stuff. They're all considered what we call hydrocolloids. They're made up of gelatin, pectin, and carboxymethylcellulose. It's just different formulations of it.
Gotcha.
So this is made into a paste. This is made into a ring. This is made into a pouch. They're all the same stuff. All the companies. It's all the same stuff. Everybody has their little proprietary formula. So I'm kind of doing what's called like a smear. I don't want a big heavy line. I just want to drag it a little bit.
Oh, it does look like an egg ring.
Yeah, it does. It's what we used to use before rings were around. And but the difference with this is
that looks so goopy.
this will squirt where it needs to squirt. This is only going to go where you need it. So think about that one that's flat that I'm getting ready to put on you. And you're not going to have as good a seal as with convexity. So I'm adding that just to give you a little better seal. Now I've put this on and I'm letting it set. So you can put it on in advance, okay? And let it just set. Now the has alcohol in it. Alcohol's going away, and this is going to firm up a little bit.
Okay.
It's not going on your skin. It's going between this and that.
That
What you're
smells-
smelling is the alcohol.
I like the smell. I gotta take it away because I'll eat it. I know. Yeah, I know. I have that weird thing. I put things in my mouth
She
sometimes.
is a child at heart.
Oh, girl.
Like I will put that in my mouth.
You're not the ones that likes to eat rocks and stuff like that, are you?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Well, it depends on what you mean by rocks. I did eat Talkin once. He got mad at me for that one.
Yeah.
I just had to have a little taste.
Give you a little crust there. Give you a little. He doesn't. He looks pretty good.
Okay.
Everywhere else, he looks pretty good. We're giving the ring and everything we get on it. The powder's meant to be put where you need it.
Yes.
So you don't have to. So ostomy care is not necessarily same thing every time. It depends on what the skin looks like.
Gotcha.
Like I normally wouldn't have put it around there, but he needs a little bit of something just to give him a little break.
Okay.
Redness, kind of like that you get.
Okay,
Okay, and then we're just gonna do this like normal.
I have this for you. You want to play with this?
Ow.
What we're gonna do is like this. Here you go. Go ahead. That's for you. Wait, I tied it to the thing, so now she gets to have it.
Oh, that's
It's
perfect.
a new tea toy. Teething.
Okay, and then when I lay this down, it's going to just kind of caulk it a little bit. And that will be kind of like what we need. So I'm just going to put it down. Now watch when I do that. I don't know if you can really see it. Let me see if I can get your... So now when I press down inside of here, you're going to see that paste kind of squirt up a little bit.
Got it.
So that's kind of the caulking piece of it. So that really would help you it can help you with this system, but I really am showing you this to do for that two-piece
prep.
when you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for your prep, because I know you have a greater risk of having a problem with that one because it's flat on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what that's for. So I'm going to send you home with that. You can use it anytime you want to. I
Perfect,
mean,
thank
it's
you.
just, it's not going on the skin. It's just giving you a little extra protection between the two.
Okay.
Got it.
And sometimes when I deal with problem stomas, that's what I do. And it just kind of gives that little extra little seal. It's better than what it was because now your bowel isn't as your stoma is not as retracted. That first time you had that little tiny,
Not
like
tiny.
3/4. I don't
Yeah.
even know. I couldn't imagine that on you. It's big.
How
tall
does a
man.
grown
He's got-
man
I
have
know,
such a
how
small
about-
stoma?
So I don't know. It just was hiding from us. And then when we got you in the convexity, that pushed that out a little bit
Yeah,
more.
the swelling going down. I think like combination of
I do
everything.
think. I think
yeah.
it was that. Yeah. So now that's there. Now, if a little bit of the paste gets on the pouch, don't worry about it. It may look messy, but it's not on there now. I don't think. But if it does, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But don't overuse this.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
I kind of dragged
Yes.
it and let it set. Then if you see, oh, I got it too far away, you do like a little bit on the edge. I like to tap it down just a little bit and make sure a little bit's on the edge. So when I lay it down, a little bit will caulk it.
Got
And
it.
that will just kind of give you a little better seal.
So then put this one on. You said like 2 hours before I start.
Yeah,
my
do
prep
it if
to
you're
the
gonna.
other
Yeah, since we're gonna add the paste, do about 2 hours. That'll allow it to get a really good
Good
seal there.
seal. Okay.
Okay, you want to hold that down for a few minutes.
one. Every time since I stopped using the belt, no matter what, I always put these on because like this, like it happened where it starts to peel up. The Econ ring still,
Well,
like,
it's just
holding it.
together.
what it's doing is just giving you a bigger grab on your belly, which is
Yeah.
probably what you need.
Yeah, and that's why like I've always used them because it just helps, and I haven't had a single issue
Yeah.
with them. So
No, I'm fine with you doing that. Now, sometimes if you get this irritation, even if with these, just leave it off for, like we put a new one on, leave them off for about an hour or two, let your skin kind of regroup, and then put them on a little later in the day.
yeah.
And that will help you too.
So my bowel movements are always in the morning and like around 12:01. So when we do this, we do it at night once the baby's down, and we take it off. I shower, which is amazing.
Yes, don't you love that?
Oh, it's so nice.
I
And then
know.
from there, I lay in bed for like at least like an hour with nothing on. Just let everything dry and let the skin feel some
Good.
air.
Yeah, good.
Because again, like at night, I don't ever have any output, so
Yeah.
it's perfect. And I
Perfect.
can literally just lay in bed and
Yeah.
no.
Why are you doing that?
Did I give you nude colored ones or clear ones?
What?
Of the clothes.
You gave me the nude. No, I don't remember. It was clear on the front.
And then these are peephole ones. See?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like that. So you want a few of those too?
Yeah, because the ones you gave me last time were pre-cut. They weren't cut to fit.
I had something. What's you
1
know
and
what?
3/8, I think.
Oh, well, let me see if I have any more of those.
Sally's just gonna give you everything.
She's like, oh. In the morning, like it sounds crazy. So when I sleep flat, obviously. So when I'm overnight, everything is fine, and then when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't start to prolapse for a few hours. It'll go maybe until like 11, then it'll start sticking out a little bit, and then like
So
by
what I
now
would
it sticks out a little bit more.
Okay, so what I would suggest you to do, are you home with her? Who's home with her?
Both of
We
them.
both
of
I
you?
work
Okay.
from home, so,
So,
yeah.
okay, so what I would do is lay down midday. Midday. Like when you take your break for lunch, after you've eaten, go lay down. And let that thing go back in you. Because now it's going to take several more hours for it to come back out.
If it starts prolapsing a lot in the morning, like by 11, and it's like sticking out like that, I'll lay down. It'll go back in, and then when I sit back up or stand back up and
Comes
start
right
going,
out.
it comes out relatively quickly, like maybe like 15, 20 minutes. It comes out. The morning is when I get a few hours.
Oh, I see, but
before.
not all day.
No.
Yeah,
Towards
and that
the-
makes sense because the longer you're upright, the more it wants to stay out.
Yeah.
But again, this to me is not a real dangerous level compared to
Okay.
what I've seen.
Okay. That's
I mean, yes, it's out there and yes, it's scary, but as long as the color's good, you're not getting bleeding, you're not having any additional symptoms with it.
Yeah.
I just think the pain thing is the only thing I'm not sure what you're feeling.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't have pain around the site. I don't have
It's
pain
more
around
like you
here.
said
It's
over
like
here, a
it's like a
pulling.
tugging. Like if I'm standing up, or if I'm lifting or doing something, and I feel like literally I feel like right here, like a tugging, kind of like a little like pulling sensation, and then if I lay down, it goes away. So it's kind of like, you know, that's why I called my doctor, just let them know.
I haven't seen a hernia on you though.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, the surgeon.
Kind of cough for me, cough. I don't see, there's no, because sometimes prolapses go along with hernias because you already got a protrusion and then it protrudes from there. But I haven't seen that on you at all.
Yeah, and I try not to
because
lift
usually we
anything.
fit, you know, people with belts, and when it holds in the hernia, it helps the prolapse. Right now, I don't really see where that would help you. They do make a belt that's like a hernia belt with a prolapse over belt, but you're not even sticking out that far for it to really be held in. Yeah.
Okay.
But that is an option.
So that's why my doctor wants to do the scope now. He's like, if we reconnect you, then exactly 3 months after, that's as soon as we can scope you again, we will scope you again. And he's like, I want to see if anything is starting to pop up. He's like, there's 2 other biologic medications. One is in here, and then another one is coming out next year.
Yes.
That they can put me on to keep me under control as quickly as possible.
Good.
They have a couple options, they said.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I love my GI doctor. He's
Who do you go to again? Yeah, he's wonderful.
Oh, he's so
I followed him from Advent Health here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. He's well known. Very
but
good.
all of the nurse practitioners, the medical assistants, all of them followed him from
I
Advent
don't.
Health
Yeah,
here.
well, you know, when you get a good working relationship and you admire the person you're working with, you want to do that.
You know,
Exactly.
His whole team, the office,
Yeah,
they really are
Yeah,
amazing. So
yeah.
we love them.
Of course.
So we wanted to give you a gift.
Yeah, to say happy retirement. We're gonna miss you.
Thank you for
Thought
all
you
your
didn't need to
help.
do that.
Oh,
You want me to
could
open it?
If you don't have to, if you want to.
You want me to open it?
Oh, we hope you love it. I
Oh.
did leave the gift receipt in there. If you want to go back, exchange it.
I love Brighton.
I knew it. I told my husband, I was like, there's something about her. I know she's going to love Brighton.
You are
She's
so
going
right.
to love it. I'm good at gifts.
You're good at gifts.
I
Oh,
know.
and I love the box.
Yes. Like I said, if you want to
Oh,
go
yeah,
back,
the
exchange it, go for it. You're not going to hurt our
What's in
feelings.
there?
See if you like it. Paul personally picked it out.
Oh,
He had
my
such
go-
good taste.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
He picked it out. He's like, here you go. This is perfect.
It's nice.
And I was like, no, it's not. I looked
you
around and I was like,
guys.
that's it. That is
You're gonna make
perfect.
me cry.
Oh no. We wanted to say thank you. You've helped so much.
Honestly, if it wasn't
sweet.
for you, this would have been a
Nightmare.
Oh, well, I feel like I could see you through the end. I know the girls will take good care of you,
Yes.
and
For sure.
you know, if they have any questions, they'll call me. So.
Alrighty, guys. So we are done with the appointment. I'm gonna be honest, Sushi is definitely in a toddler phase. She's very vocal. She doesn't like being in one spot. She definitely needs entertainment. I won't lie, guys. Grandma, my mom, bought her a tablet, and I won't lie, for the very first time I brought out the tablet. I'm like, let me pay attention to the nurse, because this is an important appointment for me too. Since Paul does have this prolapse, I have to really help him a lot now with his bag changes. So I need to really be focused and absorb everything in these appointments as well, so I can help him have the best fit, the best everything, the best ostomy care on my end.
The times that I did the bag myself were only a few weeks. Like literally, I did myself my changes. Maybe here, hold on. My sushi, ¿qué pasa? I only did the changes maybe like 4 times.
Yeah.
After that, I had to go back to Janice helping me out, because with the prolapse, I can't like really clean underneath it very well, so I have to, you know, lay down, and I can't really see. Janice has to help
And
me.
then the taking off the bag isn't easy. Like, once again, you guys heard me say it. This is the first time we took off his bag without him having to lay for exactly. So
it's you know, it's different. Like removing the bag, I saw how big the stoma was. I was like, yay. And again, it's big for me, and like she says, it's not that bad. But you know.
But once again, also a side note, Paul's GI, Paul's surgeon are making it seem like this is a big deal, and it's a little alarming. But then we come to Sally, she's like,
I don't see it. I don't see
which makes us feel a lot better, honestly. Like,
I trust her judgment, because imagine like my GI, my surgeon, obviously, but you know, not for nothing, the Sally, she deals with more like daily use here and there, you know what I mean? The surgeon's like, okay, yeah, I'll see you in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever.
we'll see. But guys, as you guys can hear, Sushi is very vocal. Like, she wants music. So sadly, we're gonna have to end this vlog at home. So, but we gotta focus on her, put on music, and entertain her once again.
Yeah, so we are back home. Sushi loves her music in her car, and literally there is no force on this earth that will stop her from listening to her music. So we are back home. Like I said, we are taking it easy. It is now pretty much the end of the day. We have been prepping for my colonoscopy. Sally was kind enough to set me up and give me some supplies for that. And let's see how doing a colonoscopy prep with a colostomy bag is gonna go. Hopefully very well. I am hopeful. I don't want any explosions, any leakages, any issues like that. So that is gonna be for the next vlog, where we're gonna go over how the prep goes with a colostomy bag. Guys, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. We truly appreciate all the love and support that we get from you guys. We want to spread as much awareness as possible. Do not forget that when you do subscribe, hit the little bell notification next to the subscribe button so that you get all of our notifications whenever we upload. Alrighty guys, like I said, that is going to be it for today's vlog. Check out our next vlog, because that is going to be an adventure. So guys, for now, adieu.
Adieu and goodbye.